Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are joining us today. Thank you very much for taking the time and attending our webinar. The latest product, WMS MobileNAV, will be the topic for today. This is a pre-release webinar, so the product will come soon, but we would like to introduce you and promote this solution. Just a few things about our session. Two presenters will be here for today. My colleague Tibor, you know him, he's the business unit director at the ISV Solutions Department of Multisoft Ltd. And I'm Bertalan. I am the partner manager, your first contact. So if you need anything, please feel free to reach out to us, to both of us. Before we address the WMS MobileNAV solution, I would like to clear the air because there might be some conflicts with the terminologies. First of all, MobileNAV and MobileNAV for warehouse. You most probably know MobileNAV, which is a general purpose application, multi-purpose. Basically, it's not just for warehouse management, but for sales, for CRM, project production, field service, and of course, WMS as well. MobileNAV is a rich, configuration-wise, function-rich application. It has a pretty strong WMS configuration out of the box. But we don't really extend the Business Central standard functions, or at least not in a functional way. But we do add some extras such as the barcode scanning integration, the signature capture, taking a picture and uploading it to our application. So with the layer of mobility and exploiting the mobile device given features, we do add some extra, but we don't really touch the standard features of Business Central with the standard MobileNAV. And so the terminology for MobileNAV for warehouse is basically the warehouse-related part of MobileNAV, and WMS MobileNAV will be a bit different. But is this really something new? You most probably are familiar with WMS MobileNAV because it's part of our product portfolio for a while now. So you can see that on our partner presentations, or we also have a website up and running for a couple of years now, and the address is wms.mobilenav.com. So what's this new thing now? For a while, for a pretty long time, WMS MobileNAV was really just a brand, a marketing thing that we used to promote one of the major strengths of MobileNAV, which was warehouse management, because it's really good at it. That's probably 70% of all licenses sold for warehouse management purposes. But today, or in the recent past, we have changed that, and we are living up to the brand, and we are giving you some advanced warehouse management related features. So let's check out the difference between MobileNAV and WMS MobileNAV. First of all, again, MobileNAV is just a mobile application. We are not extending the BC functions. It is not just for warehouse management, but it has a heavy configuration for WMS. WMS MobileNAV, on the other hand, is capable of everything that MobileNAV can give, and we are adding enhanced features such as tote picking, license plating, something that is not available in a standard BC. So with WMS MobileNAV, we are not just providing you with a layer of mobility, but we also providing you with some extensions for BC functionalities. Tibor will discuss the exact functions in a while, in a few moments. Just a few things before we jump into that part. The availability of WMS MobileNAV. So the supported versions, MobileNAV Wise will be MobileNAV 10.0, the current version. We will soon introduce you the 11.0 version as well. So of course, 10.0 and everything above will be supported with WMS MobileNAV. And Business Central wise, we marked the 19 version and everything above. So up to the latest version, of course. The release date. So we are planning to release WMS MobileNAV at the end of the Q2, the second quarter of 2024. But we might be in Q3, early Q3. That's the latest we are planning to introduce that. Licensing. So currently, our current approach is to remain device-based. So as you most probably know, MobileNAV is licensed device-based. We were considering one-off module and above that the number of devices, but currently our stance is device-based. We would like to really know your input on that. So we have created a questionnaire. For now, it will be only related to the functions, how useful you think those are, and if you see any current potential in these. But later on, with the follow-up emails, we will send out a more extended version of the questionnaire, and we really would like to have your feedback on the licensing as well. And we also are considering an upgrade offer. So, but yeah, this might be a bit tricky because as you can see above the availability, it's really limiting the current versions to 10.0 and everything above BC 19. So again, this will be a topic for the questionnaire. If you are interested in upgrading your current standard MobileNAV to WMS. So please feel free to reach out to us with that as well. Just one more thing before Tibor takes over, we will do a Q&A session. So if you have any questions or remarks regarding what you see during the presentation, please feel free to input your questions or remarks into the Q&A that you can find in the top right corner of Teams, and we will try to address all of these questions. So this concludes my part. The most exciting is coming now. Tibor, you can take over.
Hello, everyone, and thanks, Bertalan, for the introduction. As Bertalan mentioned, WMS MobileNAV will be something extended to the base MobileNAV product in terms of warehouse features, because now we'll go a bit more beyond the standard Business Central or NAV functionality, and we'll extend BC with additional not existing functionality like what you see in the main function slide of mine, like tote picking or the packing orders. So concept of packing goods just before shipment. We will extend that with a very nice third-party logistics integrations or tag tracking or pallet tracking or license plating. You can maybe heard about these different terminology already. It is called under different names. We have also extended the physical inventory orders with a double inventory count possibility. It's not just double, to be honest, it's just a multiple count. You will see that later on. And we also have some smaller improvements, which are not that big, but still quite useful. So let's start with the tote picking. So what is the tote picking? Tote picking is basically tries to handle the situation when basically you are having combined shipments and you would like to pre-sort the items already during the picking process. So that's the main idea of the story. So basically, if the picker goes into the warehouse, then already while executing the pick with many different lines, he can put those picked items into different totes or baskets, or you can call whatever you want. You can see that the picture on the slide, how it normally looks like. And of course, each and every tote has an identifier, and you can scan that during the process. And basically, this will improve the process of the picking because the packing of the goods will be already pre-sorted, so the packing will be faster after this tote picking process. In our solution, the tote assignment to the pick can be manual or predefined. So you can, if you start with the picking, you can quickly scan in the tote number, tote identifiers, which you would like to use in that round. If you have, for example, totes which are not statically always on the same carriage, or you can do it on-demand way, meaning that if you scan a tote, then the system will automatically assign that to the pick itself. And also there are different combinations what the tote picking will allow to the user, because of course the system will protect you from putting those goods together which doesn't belong together. And these different combinations can be customer, shipment, or order, meaning that which kind of level you want to restrict the combination for the tote itself. And we will also provide tote suggestions, which will help the user to find the already used tote for a certain order, for example. So let's see a demo of this one. So in Business Central, we need, of course, a couple of sales orders. So first we will start with that. As I promised, this will be a combined shipment. So it will basically, in this demo, we will combine basically three different sales orders. And two of them will be for the same customer, but on different sales orders. And because of the current setting in my demo system, these two different sales orders can be combined in the packing and in the tote picking process as well. So for the sales, for the first sales order, I will sell some wine glasses, like six pieces, and also some red wines. Let's say 2 pieces of that, and I will release this order. And let's imagine that this very same customer forgot to order something else, so he will create or send a new sales order. So the very same customer, this Atrium Corporation, will create a new sales order as well, and because he forgot to add 6 more wine glasses, because he wanted to order 12 altogether. And I also release this. And the last one will be a different customer as a preparation, which will be the Canon Group. And this customer is also ordering wine glasses, because we are having the best wine glasses in the world. So he will order same items, so 6 wine glasses and 1 red wine. And I've also released this. So basically we have now 3 sales orders, 2 from the same one and 1 from another customer. So the next thing for the warehouse administrator is to create a shipment. So we will go into the warehouse shipments. This is standard process so far. We will create a new warehouse shipment. We will say that we are in the purple location, because that is our demo location here. And we'll use the prepare get source document feature, where we will select these 3 just created sales orders for the shipment. So I will ship out these things here. Just to mention here that the shipping agent code is UPS here for the demo. So in the end, this will be carried out with a third-party logistics team. So that's why I would like to already pre-sort it before packing, and after pre-sorting I will pack it, and after packing it I would like to have that shipped with the UPS guys. So I will create a shipment. Now I'm having a combined shipment here, and with the standard process we will create a pick. For the pick, what I will just change is the sorting method of the activity lines. And you can maybe realize that here the do not fill quantity to handle is already selected. I will talk about that later on, but this is a smaller improvement of us. You can basically define the default value for the do not fill quantity to handle on this create pick and create put away report, and for the automations as well. So I will create the pick now, and now we are ready. So now you can switch the screen now, and now we are ready for picking the items in the warehouse. So hopefully you can see the screen of my device. I'm already logged in with into MobileNAV, and you can see the main menu. This can be quite familiar with you because we are in the latest release 10.0. We have changed the UI, so we have a very nice user interface now. And I'm a warehouse employee here, so here mostly the inventory related to the WMS related things can be found. And let's select the warehouse picks for now. And you can see that I'm having a one warehouse pick, and on the line you can already see that this is something different because there is a new flag called Tote Picking, and it is saying yes. So this is a special pick. I will need Tote Picking on this one. And I'm already having some prepared things here. I'm having basically not like on the picture what you have seen with the, I don't know, 16 different totes, but this is a free tote demo environment, so to say. All of them with QR codes which I can scan. And as a preparation, we also have a smaller warehouse here with free bins, with different items, with barcodes, etc. So we will use this during the demonstration. So let's start with the demonstration. So the picker will see that he needs to go first into the S01 bin in the warehouse, and he needs to pack basically 6 wine glasses for the first line. So I'm selecting this line, and this is the point when the standard MobileNAV workflow staging starts, where we are asking the user to confirm that he's picking the right item from the right bin. And you will see the change here. So first, I will scan the item because I need to scan, for example, the S01 bin code, because I'm confirming that I'm standing just before the S01, and I'm confirming the item which I will take. That's the wine glass. Now the quantity handle comes up. Let's imagine that every box here contains 6 wine glasses. So I'm entering 6 as a quantity here. And this is the point where the new thing will appear, because now we need to select what is the tote number. So which tote do we put this particular bag into? So let's scan the first one, which is tote 001. And I will put this into tote 001 as promised. Okay, and I register this line. So basically what we have done here is that we have extended the standard warehouse picking process with one additional step, which is scanning the tote number. And you will also see some other interesting stuff right now. So I'm selecting the next line here on the pick line. I also need to go into the S01 bin. So I'm confirming that I'm standing still there. I also need to take the wine glasses, because this very same customer ordered 6 and 6, so 12 altogether. So I'm confirming the quantity here. Okay, sorry. And as you can see on the device, the tote suggestion is already mentioning or displaying that this particular order can be put in the T001 tote, because this can be combined with the other sales order. But since it doesn't fit into that tote, let's imagine it that way, I will use a different one. So I will scan the T002 for now. The system allows me to do that, and I can register that line. And the last wine glasses on the pick line. So same item from the S01 bin. Confirm the item. And for now, let's imagine that I do not know which tote to use, because there is no tote suggestion at this point. But let's try to put that into T002. The system will show me an error message because this particular line cannot be combined because this item should go to another customer. So this tote is not allowed for me. I would see the same error message as if I would scan the T001 here. So I need to choose a different one. I will scan the T003 for now. And I will register that line. Okay, so we have finished with the first 3 lines. I'm having 2 more left. The first one will be red wines from the S03 bin, which is on the top. I'm confirming the bin code. I'm scanning the QR code of the wine. I will put 2 pieces. And as you can see on the device screen, the tote suggestion is saying me that I can put these 2 red wines in the T001 or the T002 because these 2 totes are belonging to that particular customer. So I will put and scan the T001 because I can put these 2 wires. And I register the line. Oh, sorry, I forgot the last one here, sorry. It's already done. And the last line. So scan the S03. I will scan the item. Confirm the quantity. And the tote suggestion again will tell me which tote I can use. It will say that I can put it in the T003. So I will scan that. And I can register. Okay, and we have finished with the tote picking process. And I can basically pull the trolley into the packing station. For now, I will try to show you what we have done in the Business Central first, and then we will show you the next stage, which will be the packing part. So hope you can see my screen here, and this is the very same warehouse shipment. And if I go here to the shipment part and register pick lines, then you will see that all these lines have been now registered for the shipment. And if you scroll to the end, then you can use this tote number column where you will see that which shipment line have been put into which tote number, and we will use that information during the packing process. But not just this, all with just while registering the warehouse pick itself, we have created a packing order. But let's see what packing order or the packing orders can do for us. So what is the packing order feature? Packing order is basically the picking process just before the shipment and after the pick process itself. So it is basically in between these 2 stages of the outbound process. The tote picking can either pre-sort the item, but it's not mandatory. So you can use just the packing orders without tote picking as well. But of course, if you already pre-sort the items, then you don't need to do that during the packing process. In the packing order, what you need to do basically is that you will define the packages, the boxes which you will put the goods into, and you need to assign these packages into the delivery line. So that's the main purpose of the packing order. And the idea behind is that after this process, someone will take those boxes away. Like a third-party logistics team, and therefore they need to know how many boxes are there, how big they are, what are their weight, etc. And you need to define this just before the shipment itself. In our solution, the packing order can handle the different boxes and the packing materials. So either the boxes, but not just the boxes, you can also handle like fillers or separators or whatsoever, or tapes. And we can manage the inventory handling of these things. So if you will register those in the packing order, then those will be basically discounted from the inventory. And in our solution, in the packing orders, you can print out the package label, which will be a unique identifier for the package itself. This can help during the packing process. So if you would need to stop it for a certain matter, or you would like to assign the delivery lines one by one, then you can also use this internal package number for assigning the package to the delivery lines. And you can also print out the package content, which is basically a paper which will contain what that package contains, basically. And we have also the concept of quality control bin. So basically, you can define a reason code for the packing failure, and then those items will be moved into the quality control bin. And later on, you can decide what do you want to do with those items there. So let's see what happened in BC. So right after registering the pick itself, you can go to the packing orders in BC. And you will see that basically we have two packing orders here automatically created. And these two packing orders is belonging to the three sales orders what we have just basically put together. And if you open up one in a BC, then you will see that what is the shipment type. You can see that the UPS is selected as a shipping agent code with the standard service level. The customer is Adaptum Corporation, and we don't have package lines yet because we have not started the packing itself, but we have some delivery lines. So you can see on the packing order that we need to pack wine glasses, red wine, and once again wine glasses, and that is because these lines are coming from different sales orders, and that's packing order 1. And the packing order second one is the voice for the Canon Group PLC, and with 2 delivery lines. And now we will show you how you can handle that, or how you can handle the packing order in MobileNAV. Because of course you can also fill that out in VC, but I think MobileNAV is much more convenient for this purpose. So my colleagues will again switch screens, and yeah, I continue my journey to the packing station with this thing here. So I will put this totes here, which is already pre-selected, and I'm at the packing station. You can see that we have a couple of printers here, tapes, boxes, whatsoever. So I will scroll down to the WMS MobileNAV portion of the configuration, and you can see the packing orders on the bottom of the screen. I can see the very same 2 packing orders in my MobileNAV client, and I will start with the first packing order for now. I can see the very same information here, like what is the packing date, who is the customer, what will be the shipment type, what is the location code, etc. I can see the delivery lines here, what I need to pack, so I can see the list of delivery lines. But the main thing here is the packages. So I will go to the packages of this packing order, and there is no packages yet. So I will basically create a new package. When I create a new package, I always need to specify what kind of box or pallet or whatsoever I'm using. So I will select the item number field here. Now, as you can see, there is something like a filtered list of items here, and this filtering is basically working on item category basis. We have a special item category in the system which you can set, and only those items will be listed here which basically belonging to this category. So as you can see, we have having box 1, box 2 with different dimensions, and we have some fillers. Okay, so I will choose box 2 for now, and I will take box 2 here. Right after selecting the item number, as you can see, I'm already having a unique box identifier printed. Okay. So I'm having this unique identifier of the package. I can put it on the box, and I can basically continue the process. And if I scroll down here on the tote suggestion, you can see that this packing order will have a tote suggestion already, because this customer is having basically different lines here, and we have put those items already pre-sorted into the T01 and T002 totes. And there is a pack tote content feature here, which I can basically use for putting the full content of that particular tote into the box itself. So I will simply scan the pack into the pack tote content, the T001 tote. So I will simply take it from here, scan it. At this point, these delivery lines, which are belonging to these items of this tote, will be put and assigned to this package identifier, which is this one here. So I can now put this into the box instead, or into the box, sorry. Okay, not just this, but I can also register additionals. You can see the additionals column here, or field here, which I can navigate to the right, and I can add additional packing materials. So let's add some filler into the box. So I will select the filler as the item number. And I will also specify the quantity of the filler. Which is 0.1 kilo. So these are the fillers. Okay. I can go back. And since we still have some tote suggestions, we have not finished the packing yet. We also need to put this into the boxes, but this doesn't fit into to that box anymore. So I will basically need another box here. So let's press the plus button on the package lines again. And I will use a second box here. I will again select box 2. Now the new label will be printed. Hopefully I can put that away better for now and put that onto the box. Okay. And I will use the pack tote content and scan the T002 tote. And I will put that into the box. I'm not using fillers on this one. So I go back. So now we have two packages, this 001 and 002 packages in the packing order. And we can go back, and because we have finished the packing for this packing order, there is no tote suggestion on this, so I can press the release button. So now we have finished the packing order. At this point, there are certain checks and calculations. So if you go into the totals, for example, you can see that the number of packages is 2, the total weight of the package is 3.2, the cubage whatsoever. So these are some totalings. And you can do two more things on the packing order here. First of all, you can press this print content, which will be the content of the packages. I'm using an external tool here, which is the print node or print hand application, which can print out PDFs, which are basically generated by the BC system. And you can here see the package content in a PDF. And if I press the print button here, then on the larger scanner, which can print on A4 size papers, the content of the package will be printed. So as you can see, we have two sides of the paper, 2 pages, sorry. One page is with 2 items with the 6 wine glasses and 2 red wines, and the second one is just 6 wine glasses. So I will put these into the boxes. So this one to here, and this one to here. Great. And the last action, I can press the post button. And this will be the point where the magic will happen, because at this point, first of all, we'll basically post those items which we have used. So we'll post the 2 boxes what we have used. We are posting in the item journal the fillers, etc. And in the background, we have also contacted with a third-party logistic integration, and we have asked the third-party logistic integration to print out the labels for us. As you can see, we have two labels here, both of them with the UPS. This is a test label, so it doesn't contain real QR codes, but as you can see, it is coming from UPS, so it's not something what we have printed. So I will simply use this one for the second one. I put it here. The other one goes to here. And I can basically close the packages because we have finished with the packing. Hope I can use this. I'm not a well-trained packer, but I will try my best. 1, 2. So we have 2 boxes. Both of them are prepared for packing from the UPS guys, and we can continue the boxing. The second one will be a bit faster because we only have one tote there. As you can see, there is the other tote. The other packing order has disappeared from my list, so I can continue with this packing order. So I just very quickly here, I go to the packages, create a new package, select the box. I do not use a filler for now, just to speed up the demo. And I simply scan the tote number to pack the content of the item. I have not showed you on the previous one, but if I go to the delivery lines of this one, maybe I show it here. And of course, we have this unique label for the package for internal usage. But if I go down to the delivery lines here, then you will see that all of them are now containing a check mark, basically that indicating that we have finished the packing of these things here because we have scanned the tote number already. Okay, back. Yeah, finished with this one as well. Warehouse guys can go for the next round of picking with these totes now, and I can press the release button here, print the package content, and post. Yo. Oh, no, sorry. I need to wait for the content itself. I put it into the box, of course, and I close the box. For some reason, the system got... Okay, the second label did not print it, but we have seen that already, so that works. Okay. So now we have finished with the packing orders. So the next slide is talking about the third-party logistics integration. But you have seen this already. So at the end of the packing process, basically what we do, we basically fire an event, and for that event, connectors can subscribe. We have already written our first connector that is for the Transmart portal, and to also prove that really it happened in the background, I can switch my screens, and if I go to the Transmart portal, then you can see that there are 2 new booked things here, the TO0049 and 50, and if I go to the details of this, then you can see that who is the sender, who is the receiver, how many packages are there, and what are the delivery lines. So we can see the lines what we have just pegged, and this Transmart portal is basically the connection between the UPS or FedEx or whatever kind of third-party logistics companies. These third-party logistics integrations or portals covering more than 100 different parcel delivery providers, not just the biggest one, but also smaller ones. Of course, this can change from country to country, but their coverages are quite good. And basically the idea behind is that you don't need to go anywhere. You don't need to register for their portal or log into there and create the transport order, but you just press a button inside MobileNAV and automatically the label got printed in the packing station, and you can put that in the box, and the delivery guy can pick that up on the next day. So that's the third-party logistics integration. Okay, next topic, license plating. This is a completely different stuff. So basically, as you have seen in the previous demo, we have started from the sales order. We have created a shipment, pick, then a packing order, and finally, you can also post the warehouse shipment in the end, and then the goods will be posted from your warehouse. But the license plating is something different. License plating is basically for the situation where you would like to move or handle items into different containers. These containers can be boxes, pallets, or even containers. It can be it can also have multiple level of hierarchy. So you can basically have one box on a pallet, and a pallet can be in a container. So we can handle this hierarchy in our solution. You will have a list of packages in the system, and you can see the content of the package from that package list. So the warehouse employee will know what that package contains. And this solution, this license plating solution of ours, is basically based on the standard package node feature of Business Central. Package node has been introduced in BC 18, and it's continued to be supported. It's basically, besides lot number and serial number, that's the third dimension of the item tracking itself, and we have based our solution on that one. And our solution is basically protecting the consistency of the package, meaning that one package number can only be in one certain bin and one certain place in the warehouse. You cannot really split the package without a split operation. So the system will protect that the same package number cannot be on two different places. And we have also defined different functionalities like create or split or move or use package functionalities. We will demonstrate that right away. And as a concept, you can have homogeneous or heterogeneous packages, meaning that one pallet or one box or whatsoever can contain multiple different items or just one. Can the lot number be homogeneous or heterogeneous on a certain pallet, etc. So these kind of situations we will cover. In this scenario, what we'll do is that basically we will create a purchase order. And that's going to be a different location. That's the location will be a wholesale. And there we will do wholesale operations, and that's why we are moving the goods on pallets. So not just like this, like pieces by pieces, but on bigger pallets. So on this wholesale operation, we will select first the rosé wine, because we will order rosé wine into this location. You can see the location is wholesale now. We will order 300 rosé wines. And we also order some white wines, 200 pieces. And in the system, I have already set up these two items for our license plating solution, meaning that these items are now package tracked as well. And secondly, I have also defined that one pallet, which is a package type in our solution, one pallet can contain 100 rosé wine or 100 white wine. So you cannot put on a certain pallet suggested number of items per pallet. And basically, I've prepared the purchase order, so I will release it, and I will create a warehouse receipt for it. So let's imagine that this purchase order has been sent out, and now you can please switch the screens now, because I would like to show you MobileNAV now. So in MobileNAV, we will do the receipt of these things here. So you can see that I'm having one warehouse receipt in the system with 2 lines, so 300 rosé wines and 200 white wines. I'm not doing the same funny things for now, but you need to imagine that now the same situation happens. So we have a doc, one bin code where we receive the goods, and I need to basically register these 2 lines. So let's start with the first line, the rosé wine. So the truck has just arrived, and basically I need to define the item tracking of these receipt lines. So let's see how MobileNAV or our packing or license plating solution helps you in that. If you go down to the item tracking lines, first you need to go down to the items, so to the lines of the item tracking, sorry, and you need to enter the lot number and the expiration date of these items. Because I have not said that, but this is not just package tracked, but also lot tracked items. In this scenario, the lot number is already defaulted, but in MobileNAV we added a nice feature, and with that you can basically save a certain lot number as a default. So you can see this save as a default function on the toolbar. If I just change that to, I don't know, I will increase the lot number here to 0515. Then I can press this save as a default. And if I'm doing that, for the next item tracking creation, this lot number will be used as a default for that lot. And I can also do the same for the expiration date. And all I need to do here is that I'm defining the quantity. How many I do want to track? So this is 300. Okay. And we have developed a new feature here on the item tracking line, which can basically split these lines into 100 pieces and basically create the package numbers automatically. So if I press this split line to packages button on the toolbar, then the magic will happen. So now this item tracking line became just 100. And if I go back to the item tracking lines, then you can see that now I'm having 3 lines on the item tracking, all with this very same lot number, and the package number is 68, 69, and 70. So basically the system automatically created package or pallet numbers for the system. In the item tracking header, we have added a print label functionality, so I can immediately press this print label, which will use my previous printer. I really quickly put that here. As you can see, after pressing the print label, these 3 different pallets, the 68, 69, and 70, has been created. So let's imagine that I will basically use these pallet identifiers and put on the 3 pallets which we have basically created, or a pallet with 100 pieces. Okay. So we have finished with the first line. And I go to the next one, which is basically the second line, the white wine with 200. So the process is very the same. So I go to the item tracking. Now, since we have saved the default to that lot 0515, then these lines, when I press the new here, then the lot number will be defaulted to the previous value, together with the expiration date. Okay, the system is a bit slow now. Okay, so this is created. All I need to do here is just to enter the quantity, 200, and I will use the split line to packages button again to split and create the 2 pallets for this line. Okay, great. So I close this one down. I can see the two lines on the item tracking lines with 71 and 72. That's for the white wine. And I will press the print label to print it out. Yep, my two additional now we have defined the package tracking on both lines, so I can go back to the warehouse receipt header and I can simply post the warehouse receipt, because now we have defined not just the lot number, the expiration date, but the 5 different pallets on the lines. So I will press the post button here. Okay, if for a sec you can switch me back to the BC screen, then I will show you what happened behind. If you go to the warehouse receipt, then this has been posted. But if I go to the related warehouse and warehouse put away lines, that of course the put away has been created for these different things here. And you will see that on these put aways, we have already having the package number and the lot number defined. So this purchase order basically can be posted. Of course, I need to fill out the invoice number. Oh, sorry. Post. Okay, so now let's execute the put away process from the mobile device. So please switch me back to the MobileNAV screen, because the next thing is that after receiving the goods and defining the pallets, we need to put these pallets into the warehouse itself. So I will switch to the warehouse put aways now. I can see the only one put away in my system. And as you can see, this put away already having 5 different lines, because we have defined 5 different pallets during the receiving process. So let's execute them one by one. So I will scan the first one, which is going to be the 68 one on the warehouse put away line. So I've identified the pallets which I will move for the first shot. And as you can see, the package number is already confirmed during the staging. So all I need to do is that I just need to confirm where do I put that in my warehouse. And the system already offers me this bin code. So I will confirm that I'm putting this pallet into that particular bin code. Now it asks me to confirm the quantity to handle, and I can press register. And basically, via this simplified process, we just scan the pallet number and not the item number or the lot number or whatsoever, because the package itself, the package identifier, identifies the goods and everything in this particular case, because this is a homogeneous package. So I will confirm the bin code on this one. Quantity to handle is 100. And I press register. Okay. Next one, 70. I'm scanning those pallet identifiers which we have used during the receiving process. Confirm the quantity and register. And now we have 2 lines, two white wines, 2 pallets of white wines. Oh, I opened that for now manually, so now I need to scan the package number. Is 71. Confirm the bin. Confirm the quantity. Okay, and register. And the last line is 72. Confirm the bin. And now I would like to show you that what happens if you try to basically move just certain portion of the package itself, because I've promised that our solution protects the consistency of the packages. So let's imagine that I would like to just only move 99 white wines from this pallet. So I will decrease the quantity to handle by 1. And let's see what happens in the registration phase. If I press register, then I'm getting an error message saying that this package is basically found in the bin 001, or would be found in the 001 bin, but it also would be found in the receive one bin, because there is one would be left on that receiving bin. And that's not possible because we have a license plating solution, and one package cannot be on two different places. So that's why this package can only be moved in one consistent way. Okay, so now we have registered the last line of the put away, and this has disappeared from here. What I would like to also show you here is that if I scroll down, then in MobileNAV you can see the list of packages. If I open it up, then you can have a quite long list here. But if I'm, for example, checking the 72 package, I can scan it into list. Now that package opened up, and I can go to the items field on the toolbar, and I can see what that package contains. So from the package list, you can access the package information. But not just this, you can also change the hierarchy or the parent package number here. So if you are standing on the package, you can always assign a parent package to this particular package if you want to put the pallet, for example, into a certain container, etc. So that's the parent package number here. And the sub packages option can basically, because a higher level container can have obviously sub packages like pallets, and you can access them in the sub packages drill down from the package card. So that's the package list and the package card, how we show the different content and the existence of these different packages in the warehouse. And what I've also promised that after creating these packages and after showing the package list, we would like to, let's say, move the packages in the warehouse. For that, we have developed a very simple feature for MobileNAV, this move package feature. And there I will scan the 72 package, which is the white wine basically. And the system already shows me that this white wine is currently in the 001 bin code in the wholesale location. And let's imagine that I would like to move that into the 0102 bin code for now, and I press the move button. So with this very simple screen, you can simply scan which pallet I would like to move and where I would like to move, and then basically the wonder will happen in the background. We will use the Reclash journal to basically put the full package content into that other bin code. It doesn't matter whether it's a homogeneous package or a heterogeneous package. Okay, and the other example, what I have prepared with is a split package feature. With split package, you can split the existing packages. So let's imagine that I would like to create a heterogeneous pallet from 50 red wines and 50 white wines. So I will start with the red wine, and I will scan the 68 red wine. And from the 100 quantity, I would like to just take 50 out of it. And on the system asking me to scan in the new package number. I have two options here. Either scan an already existing package number, or I can press this create new package button. And for that, what will happen is that the system will assign a new pallet number for me, this pack 0073. So that's a new package number for me, which has already been printed on my printer. So I will just take it. And at the end of the process, you just need to press the split button. So, and the next round, I will use this very same split package, and I will scan the white wine, 71, and I will also take 50 from that pallet. And for now, I don't press the create new package, but I will scan this 73. Which is already existing package in our system. So I will press the split button now. And let's see what happens. So basically in the background, we have moved these things and define the item tracking of these things here. And if I now go to the packages in MobileNAV and I scan this 73, this new pallet with this heterogeneous content, Then I can go down to the items of this package, and I will see that now we have 50 rosé wines and 50 white wines on this package. So we have a heterogeneous package. But what I can do with the heterogeneous package in Business Central? So let's please switch me back to Business Central for now. Okay, I'm on. So let's imagine that I would like to move this heterogeneous package into a different location. So I would like to create a new transfer order in the system. I will specify that the originating location will be the wholesale location where we have just created these packages. And I would like to move that into the purple location. The in-transit code will be own logistics. And as you may realize, we have a new option on the lines section, which is called use package or use package no information. If I press the use package, then I can also search for a certain package like the 71 package, and I can select that. And this is the point where when the wonder will happen. Oh, not the seven. Oh, sorry. Wrong Y. Because we have just created a 73, my fault. So I search for 73. Okay. And this is the point when the wonder happens, because this is a heterogeneous pallet, and the system automatically created 2 lines for me. And of course, if there would be more items on the very same pallet, then all these items would be here. And not just the items here, but since these are lot tracked items, the shipment tracking is already filled with the right lot number and the right package number. So basically the system automatically handles this information for me. I don't need to do anything. Of course, if I would just start a warehouse shipment or create a warehouse shipment for this one and create a pick, then the standard process would follow. So I need to pick these pallets, etc. I would not like to show you that for now, but I wanted to show you this use package feature, which you can not just use on the transfer orders, but we have built that into several places like the sales orders or the transfer order or the journals, etc. So different places where you can basically use a certain pallet and the full content of that pallet, and the system will create the lines and together with the item tracking lines onto the document. Okay, double inventory count. This is basically, this development is based on the physical inventory order and the recording. And the idea is basically here is that we will create twins or siblings for the recordings. And these recordings will be in a master-slave relation together with them. And the idea here is that you would like to be 100% sure that your inventory is precise. So therefore, you define 2 different or even more different parallel teams, which go out to the warehouse and record the inventory parallelly. And at the end of the process, you would like to compare their recordings somehow and show the differences on the recordings. And if there are differences, then those differences should somehow be handled or tackled. And after every difference is basically tackled, then you can finish the recording on the standard way. So that's the concept or the idea of double inventory count. And let's see how that works in Business Central. So if I go to physical inventory orders, I can create a new physical inventory order. I can define the location. And with the preparation, I can calculate the lines. I add one more filter like the zone code is store. Okay, I calculate, oops. Sorry about that. Okay, it seems that I cannot show you this part, but the idea here is that if you go down to the related recordings, then you can press the new button here, and you cannot just create a new recording here, but you can basically create a new twin recording. Great. Everything is now against me. So now I have created a recording here, and I can make a twin of this one. If I go back to the list of recordings here, then you can see that now we have a couple of new columns here, like twin recording type, which is master and slave. We have created the first one, which will be the master, and the second one will be the slave one. And if I go and execute this in MobileNAV, then after that, the execution in MobileNAV, we can just very quickly show that if you can switch me to the MobileNAV screen. It's nothing different basically. It's the standard physical inventory recordings. So the same physical inventory recordings I can see in the screen. Of course, one of them would be assigned to me. The second one would be assigned to someone else. I can go down to the lines, create a line, scan in, for example, the item number, which will be, I don't know, the wine glass. Okay, package no, I cannot provide, so sorry about this. But yeah, basically the idea is that basically you will record the content of the recording on MobileNAV. Can you switch back to the business screen for now? And once you finish up with the recordings, then you can try to finalize the order. Like I've counted 80 of wine glasses on the first recording. On the second recording, let's imagine that I also recorded wine glasses, but 81, and I finished the first one. Yes, or the second one, sorry. I also finished this first one, so I finished both. And since these two recordings are twins, then I can press the compare twins feature on the inventory recording itself, and you can see that the twin status is compared false, meaning that these two recordings are not equal. Oh, sorry, yeah, iPhone registered here, but still, if I would compare the twins, then it would still show differences. Yeah, finish. Let's compare. So it's still different, and we have a recordings differ column here, which you can filter on. This also works in MobileNAV. So if you go out with one of the team, then in MobileNAV you will see the lines of the differences, and you can basically try to tackle and see what are the reason of the difference. If I'm standing on a certain line here, then I can press the show different lines, which will show me that from this line, on the first recording we have 81, and from the second one we have 0 for some reason. But I will delete this one. So if I'm standing on this one and use the show different lines, then it doesn't show me. Anyway, so the concept is we can show the differences here, and after the differences will matches, then I can, for example, change this to 81 here on this one. And if I also use the very same quantity on the second one as well, and I finish that up, then hopefully the comparison will be ready. So I can press the finish here, and once we finish that up, then we can go back to the inventory order, and there you can finish the physical inventory order. So that was the double inventory count, and I promised some small improvements. One of the smaller improvements here is that we have extended the physical inventory order with package number extension, because the physical inventory order has been introduced with BC 14 already, but for some reason Microsoft did not introduce the package number as an item tracking option in BC18. So from BC18 until BC23, there is no package, no recording possibility on the recording itself. So we have basically extended the base physical inventory order and recording with a package no support. Now Microsoft in BC14 2024 they have extended that with the package number, so now it works. So from that point on, there is no need for this particular extension, but we will handle that in our product. But if you are on a lower version like BC 23 or something like for something lower, then you can still use the package number in the physical inventory order. And the second thing I've already showed you, we can define basically default for the Lunes field quantity to handle and for on the receiving and on the shipping process. And this is a quite good help if you are using the warehouse in Business Central. And this concludes my presentation. I hope you enjoyed it. We have tried to prepare again with live demos, which always are risky ones. So certain demos was good, some others was not that good, but I hope you understood the concept behind WMS MobileNAV. So we are asking you to ask questions if you would have any.
So we have a couple.
Okay. So there is one question for the packages section on WMS. Do you need to have packing preloaded to the system, or can this activity be carried out without this step? Basically, no. I mean, if you do the demo, you have seen that on the warehouse receiving process, we have already defined the pallets. So when the goods are entering your warehouse, you can. That is the point where you need to specify the packages. But in our solution, we have also prepared for a situation where you basically not storing the items on pallets for some reason. So therefore, in our solution, you can define a pallet number called undefined, for example. You can give it another name if you wish, but since Business Central is restricting you to use the package number at every places, therefore we had the idea to define an undefined package number, and there the consistency check won't work. So basically every item with package number undefined can be wherever you want. And we are also considering to have something like a start or kickoff for this package tracking feature via basically defining this undefined package number for all of the items in the warehouse. So if someone who is not want to zero down his inventory, he can basically run this feature, which will basically assign this undefined package for all the items in the warehouse. And from that point on, you can start to define packages via split package or some other way, like receiving goods into the warehouse. Next question was that is the package PDF customizable? I assume this goes for the packing orders. Yes, of course. This is a report which you can customize or even replace. So if you have another report or better one, or your customers are having different requirements, then of course you can customize the package PDF, the package content PDF. Have you developed the integration between BC and Transmart SendCloud yourself, or this is managed by another company? For this, Transmart portal integration is provided by IDIN. So basically the solution, what you have seen here, was basically handled by IDIN Shipit 365. So this is not something we have developed. What we have developed is basically the connection between their solution and ours. So after finalizing the packing orders, we collected all the informations, like what kind of boxes we have, how many of them, what are their rates, etc. And given this information in the Shipit solution, we have created their own document, which is called in their solution transport order, and that is the point where they can handle the rest of the story. So on the transport order, we have created the same packages with the same dimension and the information, and the integration itself is basically provided by them. But this piece of code is basically not part of the WMS MobileNAV itself, because we have done this in a WMS MobileNAV versus Shipit 365 connector extension, and these kind of connectors will follow. We already have concrete plans with another solution called Envision, which and they are also doing somewhat similar thing. So we are open to any other integration, but we are not intended to do the integration itself. There are other partners who do this much better than us. So the integration itself will be done by them. We just do the bridge between their solutions and ours. And maybe last one, what software do you use to handle printing labels and reports from MobileNAV on a printer or a label printer? Where is the label layout project located? Yeah, the MobileNAV itself, so the standard MobileNAV product already have the idea of label template. We call it ZPL template, but it not necessarily has to be ZPL. It can be any kind of text-based template. And MobileNAV is basically generated or can generate the content of that ZPL file, and that file is directly sent to the printer. The printer is either connected to the MobileNAV device itself via Bluetooth or wireless or whatsoever, or you can also press a button in MobileNAV and the PC server-side code can do the very same thing, and then the VC code will send that to the printer itself directly. So we don't use any additional software or designing tool. Of course, for designing the ZPL template, you can use designer tools, but in the end, that ZPL template should be loaded into MobileNAV configuration. Okay, I had the impression that MobileNAV WMS application was working quite slowly. Is there any plan to speed it up? Yeah, in the background, we have demonstrated the WMS solution in BC Sandbox, to be honest, because that was the only place where we already had this Shipit 365 system set up and running. And yeah, there are already known issues with the VC Sandbox performance. So it was not the performance of the WMS MobileNAV product itself. It was because of the BC SaaS Sandbox, to be honest.
Okay, so again, if you have any further questions, please feel free to drop us an email. Here's our central email address, contact@multiserve.hu. There's also our website. And please don't forget, there is a link in the chat. We really expect you to fill out our questionnaire. This will help us a lot, so we can become better. And this will help us to see where we can also improve our solutions. We truly appreciate any feedback you can give us, so please do that. And also, there will be another questionnaire in the follow-up email. If you can dedicate a few minutes to fill these out and provide us with your very, very valuable feedbacks, we would be more than grateful. So thank you very much for your attention, and see you next time.